G'day, wildlife warriors, and welcome back to the channel. It's your mate Steve here, and Crikey, have we got a beauty of a list for you today? When you think of birds, you probably picture little chirpy things in the garden, maybe a colorful parrot, right? Well, some of these feathered fellas are a lot more than just a pretty face and a sweet song. They're built tough with some serious hardware designed for survival in the wild. Today we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous birds on the planet. These aren't your average backyard pigeons. These are powerful, territorial, and sometimes downright deadly creatures that demand our respect. Now don't get me wrong, I love every single animal, but it's crucial to understand that some of them are more than just beautiful. They can be deadly. From the jungles of New Guinea to the African savanna, we're going to look at birds with dagger-like claws, bone-crushing beaks, and attitudes that could make a saltwater croc think twice. These animals have evolved incredible ways to defend themselves, hunt their tucker, and protect their young. It's a wild world out there, and these birds are a perfect example of nature's raw power. So, grab your binoculars, stick with me, and let's get ready to explore some of the most formidable avian predators on Earth. We're going to see birds that can kick with the force of a heavyweight boxer, birds that hunt monkeys, and even birds that have earned the title of the most dangerous in the world. It's going to be an absolute ripper of an adventure, so let's dive right in. Danger, 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 but what a beauty. Right. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a bird you might have seen soaring high above the highways in North America, the magnificent red-tailed hawk. What a stunner. Look at that beautiful plumage and that signature rusty red tail. This fella is one of the most common hawks, but don't let that fool you. They are absolute masters of the sky, true aerial acrobats. They spend their days riding the thermal currents, keeping a keen eye out for their next meal, which is usually small mammals like rodents and rabbits. They're a vital part of the ecosystem, a top-notch predator. But where's the danger, you ask? Well, it's all in those feet. Look at the size of those talons. They are razor-sharp, like little daggers, designed to snatch prey right off the ground with incredible precision and power. While they're not typically aggressive towards people, if you get too close to their nest, especially when they've got little chicks to protect, they will go into full-on defense mode. They'll dive, they'll swoop, and they will not hesitate to use those formidable weapons to let you know you're not welcome. It's all about respect, folks. What a beauty. Crikey! Moving on to number 9, we're heading to the dense forests of Africa to meet one of the most powerful eagles on the planet, the African crowned eagle. Just look at the size of this absolute unit. This isn't just any bird. This is a feathered powerhouse, a true king of its domain. With a wingspan that can stretch over 6 feet, this eagle is built for serious business. It's got a double crest on its head that it can raise, making it look even more intimidating. It's a sight that would make any animal in the forest stop dead in its tracks. This eagle is so strong it's known for hunting prey much larger than itself. We're talking monkeys, small antelope, and monitor lizards. Its secret weapon? Its talons. They are enormous, some say as large as a leopard's claws, and they can exert a crushing force that's just unbelievable. They'll swoop down through the canopy with breathtaking speed and silence, grabbing their prey before it even knows what's happening. They are a true apex predator of the African forests, and while attacks on humans are incredibly rare, their sheer power and hunting prowess earn them a solid spot on our list. What a magnificent creature. Alright, let's bring it back to my home turf, Australia, for number 8. Now, this one might surprise you, but anyone who's lived down under knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's the Australian magpie. Look at him, a beautiful black and white bird with a lovely caroling song. For most of the year, they're fantastic neighbors, smart as a whip, and just a joy to have around. They're incredibly intelligent birds, part of the furniture of the Australian bush and suburbs. But then comes spring. During breeding season, a small number of male magpies become the dive bombers of the bird world. They are fiercely protective of their nests and their young, and they see anything approaching, people, dogs, cyclists, as a potential threat. They'll swoop down from behind with incredible speed, sometimes clipping people on the head. It's a terrifying experience, let me tell you. While they rarely cause serious injury, it's enough to make your heart jump into your throat. It's a classic Aussie experience, a reminder that even the most common birds have a wild side. For number 7, we're getting into the silent hunters of the night. Have a look at this absolute beauty, the barred owl. Found in the dense, old-growth forests of North America, this fella is a master of stealth. With those big, dark, soulful eyes and that mottled brown and white plumage, they blend in perfectly with the trees. They don't have ear tufts like some other owls, which gives them a distinct, rounded head shape. Their classic call, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" is one of the most haunting and beautiful sounds of the forest. These owls are incredibly effective predators, using their silent flight to sneak up on unsuspecting prey like mice, squirrels, and even other birds. But the danger factor comes from their territorial nature. While it's extremely rare, there have been documented cases of barred owls attacking humans, particularly hikers or joggers who unknowingly venture too close to their nesting sites. They'll swoop down from the darkness, their sharp talons leading the way. You wouldn't even hear them coming. It's a startling reminder that the quiet forest holds powerful protectors. Coming in at number 6 is a bird that's the very picture of grace and elegance, but has a temper to match a cornered goanna. It's the Mute Swan. Look at this magnificent creature, gliding across the water with its long, curved neck and brilliant white feathers. They're a symbol of beauty and romance, aren't they? You see them in parks and on lakes all over the world, and they look so peaceful. But get on the wrong side of one, and you'll see a completely different animal. These swans are fiercely territorial, especially during nesting season when they're protecting their eggs or their little cygnets. If you get too close, they'll hiss, they'll charge, and they will use those powerful wings to beat you away. A whack from a swan's wing is no joke. It can leave a nasty bruise and has been known to break bones. They'll chase boats, kayaks, and people away from their stretch of water without a second thought. They're a perfect example of why you should never judge a book or a bird by its cover. Beauty and brawn, all in one package. Halfway through our list, and at number 5 we have the tiger of the skies, the great horned owl. Crikey, what a magnificent predator. Just look at those intense yellow eyes, those prominent ear tufts or horns, and that powerful build. This owl means business. Found all across the Americas, from dense forests to deserts, it's one of the most adaptable and formidable hunters in the night. It's a true apex predator, and very few creatures are safe from its grasp. The danger of the great horned owl lies in its sheer power and weaponry. Its talons are its primary weapon, and they can exert a crushing force of over 500 pounds per square inch, enough to sever the spine of its prey instantly. They are known to take down animals larger than themselves, including skunks, rabbits, and even other birds of prey. Like other birds on this list, they are incredibly protective of their nests. If they perceive you as a threat to their young, they will attack without hesitation, diving silently from the darkness to strike with those lethal talons. An absolute powerhouse. Right, for number 4 we're heading high into the rugged mountains of Europe, Asia, and Africa to find a bird that's straight out of mythology. This is the Lammergeier, also known as the bearded vulture. What a spectacular, unique-looking bird. It's not your typical vulture. It's got a beautiful feathered head and a beard of black bristles under its beak. With a wingspan that can reach nearly 10 feet, it's one of the largest and most intimidating birds of prey in the old world. The Lammergeier has a diet that is truly one of a kind. About 85% of its food is bone marrow. It's a bone eater. To get to the marrow, it has developed an incredible technique. It will carry large bones high into the air, sometimes up to 150 meters, and then drop them onto specific rocky areas below, called ossuaries, to shatter them into bite-sized pieces. While they aren't a direct threat to humans, can you imagine being a mountain climber and having a massive bone drop from the sky right next to you? Their sheer size and bone-dropping habits make them a truly formidable and dangerous presence in the high mountains. Crikey, we're in the top 3, and at number 3 is a bird that patrols the icy waters of the Southern Ocean like a feathered pirate. It's the southern giant petrel. Now this fella, also called the stinker, is not here to make friends. Look at that massive pale bill with that prominent tube nose on top. That bill is a seriously powerful tool. Capable of tearing through the tough hides of seals and penguins, these birds are the vultures of the Antarctic, opportunistic and aggressive scavengers. They are absolutely fearless, and will bully other seabirds, like albatrosses and penguins, away from a carcass. But they're not just scavengers, they are also active predators. They will attack and kill other birds, even the chicks of large albatrosses, and are known to prey on penguin chicks right from the colony. They've earned their nickname Stinker, because when threatened, they will projectile vomit a foul-smelling, oily stomach substance at their attacker. You do not want to be on the receiving end of that. A tough, aggressive, and truly dangerous bird of the sea. We're at number 2, and we're talking about the heavyweight champion of the bird world, the ostrich. What an absolute giant. Standing up to 9 feet tall and weighing over 300 pounds, it is, by a long shot, the largest bird on the planet. You find these magnificent runners on the savannas and grasslands of Africa. They can't fly, but mate, can they run? They can sprint at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, covering huge distances with each stride. That speed is their primary defense against predators like lions and hyenas. But if running doesn't work, an ostrich has a secret weapon that is absolutely lethal: its legs. Those long, powerful legs are not just for running, they are for kicking. An ostrich kicks forward, not backward, and on the end of its 2-toed foot is a 4-inch long claw that acts like a dagger. A single well-aimed kick from an ostrich can disembowel or kill a lion. It is one of the most powerful kicks in the animal kingdom. While they generally try to avoid conflict, a cornered or threatened ostrich is one of the most dangerous animals you could ever encounter. Here it is, folks, the moment you've been waiting for, the #1 most dangerous bird on the planet. We're heading back to the rainforests of New Guinea and my home country, Australia, to find the southern cassowary. Now this is a modern-day dinosaur. Look at it. With its glossy black plumage, that brilliant blue and purple head and neck, and that bony helmet on its head called a casque, it is an absolutely prehistoric-looking creature. It's a shy and solitary bird, but if you stumble upon one in the dense rainforest, you are in serious trouble. The cassowary's danger lies in its incredibly powerful legs, and the weapon it carries on each foot. On the inner toe of each foot is a 5-inch long, dagger-like claw. When this bird attacks, it leaps into the air and kicks out with both feet, slashing with those formidable claws. It can slice open any predator or human with a single strike. There have been numerous documented attacks, some of them fatal, earning it the undisputed title of the world's most dangerous bird. It's a stunningly beautiful animal, but one that demands the ultimate level of respect and distance. What a creature. Crikey, what an incredible journey that was. From the silent owls of North America to the prehistoric cassowary of Australia, we've seen that the world of birds is filled with so much more than just pretty songs. It's filled with power, incredible adaptations, and a healthy dose of danger. These animals aren't malicious, they're just trying to survive, protect their young, and hold their own in a tough world. It's a powerful lesson in the raw beauty and intensity of nature, and it's why I love what I do. Every single one of these animals is a true marvel of evolution. The most important thing we can take away from this is the need to respect wildlife. Whether it's a magpie in your backyard or a giant eagle in the African forest, it's crucial to remember that we are visitors in their home. Always keep a safe distance, never feed wild animals, and just appreciate them for the magnificent creatures they are. By understanding them, we can learn to coexist and ensure that these incredible species are around for generations to come. They are all absolute beauties, and they all deserve our protection and our respect. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, you little rippers. I had an absolute ball sharing these incredible birds with you. Now I want to hear from you. Which bird surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Was it the bone-dropping Lammergeier or the surprisingly aggressive Mute Swan? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next wild adventure. Until next time, stay safe and keep loving wildlife.